Groups are defined as two or more individuals connected by and within social relationships. Groups range from dyads, 2 members, to large crowds and assemblies. Members are linked by social relations, which can be based on various factors like shared goals, interactions, or social bonds. Primary groups. Small, close-knit groups like families and close friends that significantly impact members' attitudes and behaviors. Social groups. Larger, more formally organized groups such as work teams, clubs, and congregations. Collectives, larger, less structured groups like crowds or audiences. Categories, groups of people who share a common characteristic, such as gender, ethnicity, or occupation. Characteristics of groups, composition, boundaries, size, interaction, interdependence, structure, goals, origin, unity, entitativity. The composition of a group refers to the individual qualities of its members, including their skills, personalities, backgrounds, and experiences. Boundaries define who is in the group and who is not. These can be clear and well-defined or, permeable and flexible. The size of a group refers to the number of members it includes. Interaction refers to the actions and communications that occur among group members. Interdependence refers to the mutual dependence among group members, where the actions of one member affect the others. Group structure refers to the roles, norms, and relationships that organize the group. Goals are the objectives that the group seeks to achieve. The origin of a group refers to whether it is planned, deliberately formed, or emergent, arising spontaneously over time. So there are basically 2 types of groups: planned groups and emergent groups. Planned groups are deliberately formed with clear goals and structures. Think of committees, task forces, and teams. On the other hand, emergent groups develop organically over time through repeated interactions like friendship networks and social movements. Social psychologists Holly Arrow, Joseph E. McGrath, and Jennifer L. Berdahl, back in 2000, extended this distinction between planned and emergent groups by asking a second question: is the group created by forces within the group, which would be internal origins, or by forces outside of the group, which would be external origins? First, concocted groups are planned by individuals or authorities outside of the group. For example, a team of laborers digging a trench, a flight crew of an airplane, and a military squad would all be concocted groups, since those who created them are not actually members of the group. Next, founded groups are planned by one or more individuals who actually remain within the group. A small internet startup company, a study group, an expeditionary team, or a grassroots community action group would all be founded groups. 3. Circumstantial groups are emergent, unplanned groups that arise when external situational forces set the stage for people to join together, often temporarily, in a unified group. A group of travelers stranded together when their bus breaks, a mob breaking shop windows and setting parked cars on fire, and patrons at a movie theater would be circumstantial groups. 4. Self-organizing groups emerge when interacting individuals gradually align their activities in a cooperative system of interdependence. Parties, gatherings of surfers waiting for waves just offshore, drivers leaving a crowded parking lot through a single exit, and a half-dozen adolescents who hang out together are all organized groups. But their organization is generated by implicit adjustments of each member to each other member. Unity, or cohesion, refers to the solidarity and integration of the group. Entitativity is the perception of the group as a single, unified entity. Group dynamics refer to the influential interpersonal processes that occur within and between groups over time. These processes determine how members relate to and engage with one another, the actions the group takes, how it responds to its environment, and what it achieves. Key components of group dynamics are, first, formative processes. Second, influence processes. Third, performance processes. Fourth, conflict processes. And fifth, contextual processes. Formative processes involve the initial formation and development of a group. These processes include the establishment of group norms, roles, and cohesion. Influence processes, on the other hand, involve the ways in which group members affect each other's attitudes, behaviors, and decisions. These processes include conformity, social power, and leadership. Performance processes involve the ways in which groups accomplish their tasks and achieve their goals. These processes include coordination, motivation, and decision-making. Conflict processes involve the ways in which groups handle disagreements and disputes. These processes include conflict resolution, negotiation, and mediation. Contextual processes involve the influence of the physical and social environment on group dynamics. In group settings, generating tasks is a crucial first step for success. This involves planning and outlining the tasks that need to be accomplished. Groups work together to create strategies and plans to achieve their goals. Examples include brainstorming sessions and strategic planning meetings. Another important aspect is generating new ideas and innovative solutions. Examples include creative problem-solving workshops and innovation labs. When groups come together, one of the first steps is choosing the right tasks to tackle. Some tasks require finding a single correct answer, like solving technical problems or working through complex calculations. These might include troubleshooting, puzzle solving, or working through detailed plans as a team. Other tasks involve making choices where there isn't just one right answer, like setting policies or deciding on a direction for a project. In these cases, groups weigh alternatives and select the best course of action together. Negotiating tasks in groups can be challenging, but they're essential for effective teamwork. Often, group members need to resolve differences of opinion to move forward together. This might involve debates, discussions, and working toward a shared decision or consensus. Sometimes, negotiation is needed when group members have competing interests or goals. These situations require resolving disputes and finding common ground. Negotiations and bargaining sessions are great examples of how groups work through these challenges. When it comes to executing tasks, groups often find themselves in situations that require competition, teamwork, and skill. These can include contests, battles, or any kind of competitive activity, whether it's on the sports field or in a business setting. Groups also take on tasks that involve performing or demonstrating skills, like putting on a show or completing a hands-on project. These activities require members to work together, using their abilities to create something or reach a shared goal. Examples include assembly line work, collaborative brainstorming, and group projects, where success depends on effective execution and cooperation. Why study groups? Well, understanding people is at the heart of it. Groups shape individuals' attitudes, values, and behaviors. Studying groups helps us understand how people interact and influence each other. Understanding society is also key. Groups, link individuals to larger social structures and institutions. They play a crucial role in the functioning of organizations, communities, and societies. Practical applications. Knowledge of group dynamics is essential in various fields, including business, education, mental health, and more. It helps improve group performance, resolve conflicts, and enhance teamwork.